Oh hi, it's Bukai, and welcome to our Journeyman team on here for IdleOn, where we stick with one Journeyman all the way up until we get basically, until we get a Journeyman, then we build another one. However, I'm also going to be taking this first one solo all the way up to a font. Unless people want it to be the team to form faster on there, it's up to what everybody wants to watch. But that is the goal. So as you can see, we've been mining on, and there's a nice little, there's the nice little disconnect bug on there. There was some weird jankiness happening with the actual internet, and yeah, you get some weird AFK times when you just pop in through portals. I don't know why, but it is what it is on there. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, what I was saying is I need to get the actual hot dogs, the bleach logs, and the actual copper ore. I need like 5,500 of them, which brings you to like 2,500 of the actual hot dogs, or give or take, something like that. And then you need like 55 golden peanuts, which needs 50 gold ores per golden peanut. So you can do the math on there. It's going to be a while. As a result, since we've made it up to the Carrotmen and we don't currently have the actual stats for the actual iron pick, what I decided to do is to actually spend a lot of this time going back and mining and building up my actual mining levels. So you're going to see me still in town unlocking certain things, getting my actual, better stat sticks in my hands and whatnot. I've unlocked the miner pants and I will eventually get the actual iron ore to wear them. Before I decide to, let's go right into the mines and use up our good old-fashioned dailies on them. Now, the dailies are a pretty good boost on there, and now I'm alright at the actual mining minigame. I'm not amazing at it, but the key is, if you want to actually do well with it, ignore the entire cart. The only thing that matters is the front two wheels. That's where all the hitboxes are. That's where the hurt boxes are. So if you just pay attention to the first two wheels, it's all you need and you'll do well for the actual mining minigame. Everything else is just generic and doesn't exist. Now I end up chilling in these mines for a long time. Like, you can see my mining levels just getting up on there. I'm trying to get my copper pick. Getting to level 8 is a slog on there. But when I get to level 8, I go out, I build my copper pick. It's a huge increase on your actual mining capabilities. So you almost have to do it. It was a little bit of a desync error with Legends of IdleOn, and unfortunately I had to go back and actually go do all that mining again, unlock the actual recipes and whatnot. I thought at first that I lost a day and a half worth of the actual progress, but it was only half a day's. Still crappy. Still utterly crappy. But livable, and, I can actually go back. So I did end up getting the actual miner pants leveled up again. I did end up getting my mining up, my smithing levels up, and whatnot. Going back into the mines, you can kind of see how I ended up building both copper tools. So I ended up getting the copper axe and the copper mining pick on there. Both are incredibly helpful for my actual AFK time. And so I'm going to be basically sitting here on mining for AFK basically the entire day on mining. The entire point is to try and get up to mining level 18 on there. And majority of it was done active until I couldn't do it anymore on there. I bounced back and forth between the actual mining, between chopping some birch logs, because these are the two that I need. This video, it's not long at all, and this progress on there, it really does feel like it wasn't worth the wait on there for basically a 5 to 6 minute video, but it's one of those things of, it's a very boring step, it is a very boring process, but it is this one that is so key to getting the Journeyman. And the first one is incredibly long, but once you get your actual Journeyman, people still don't believe me on there. Jack still doesn't. Jack actually turns around and says that, oh, I'll agree to differ on there. He thinks actually the barb is a lot easier because he gets access to fishing. He's partially right. Barbarian makes it easier to get accuracy and a bunch of other stuff on there with fishing, but what he doesn't see on there, and where I disagree and think that the Journeyman is significantly easier, is simply be considering the Journeyman doesn't care about accuracy. The Journeyman just gets luck and builds luck, and therefore that's his damage and his accuracy at the same time. So he just doesn't care. He runs forward, punches everything to death, and when they die, he gets rare loot. He gets more rare loot. He is able to faster build the actual post office. The hard part is, and this is where I might have made a mistake on my barb to actually catch him up with a Journeyman, is focusing on the Colosseum, and I'm curious whether or not that is the make or break. It's going to be interesting. I do think that a Journeyman is highly underrated and is the actual meta for the actual solo, but we'll find out. We will see. We will see. That is the only thing I can say on there. But yeah, the rest of this video is just going to be me not going to pick against a good old-fashioned copper ore and just pocketing as much as I can on there. I don't get the recording when I go run back and basically go chop more birch trees whenever I get bored of looking at this, but I just basically sat there for all day long and just chopped and chopped and chopped and chopped and basically mined and mined and mined. So before I lose my mind on here, and before you guys do, if you guys are interested, there's a Discord link in the link below where you guys can join our community. And if you guys liked it, don't hesitate to give it a like, subscribe, pass it on to your friends. And if you didn't, pass it on to your enemies then. But there's also, if you would like to support the channel, there's a link to a coffee shop where you can buy me a coffee. And with that, take care, everyone.